Hi everyone, today I'm here with my sister Belle, and we have decided to do a video together because it's been ages since she's been on my channel, and we thought we'd do a makeup look using our respective Sugarpill custom pro palettes because someone requested ages ago to do 10 looks using this palette, but honestly I just haven't had time and haven't got around to doing it, so I thought we'd do this instead, and we both have different colors.
Well, I've kind of chosen like monochromatic sections.
I think yours looks kind of more cohesive than mine.
It's quite boring though compared to yours.
I reckon you've got more usable colors if you wanted to do a less colorful eyeshadow look. I have a lot of matte neutrals already, so I did want to choose some shades that weren't already in my collection, so I decided to do that. And also, I really wanted Love Plus, but that was not in stock at the time, which was really unfortunate.
Yeah, I really wanted Velocity, and that wasn't in stock when I bought mine.
Anyway, next year we're moving, and we're going to be living in the exact same building, so we can borrow each other's makeup then. So yeah, let's get started. I'm ready now. What look are you going to do with your palette? Do you know?
We're going for Christmas dinner afterwards, so yeah. I really want to try using the greens and the reds together. I don't know how that's going to end up, but...
Very Christmassy.
Yeah.
That could look cool. And Belle wants me to use the greens because I've got like green hair, but I just feel like I've been going a lot of...
Oh yeah, the blue and the green.
Yeah, I don't know, but
maybe the peach.
Yeah, I'm looking at this top of the palettes. I might do something with this, but anyway, we're just gonna do it impromptu and just see how it goes. So yeah, let's go.
Might not turn out so good.
I'm as usual going with my Concrete Minerals Electric Eye Primer because that is the primer I always use, and you can use it too. Yeah. I thought you don't use primer.
Yeah, but I've never tried this one before.
I like it. I find that it makes the eyeshadow more vibrant and also like prevents creasing with some of my shades. Some of them really need like a heavy duty one, like Fair No Pixie Epoxy, which I find once you put that any eyeshadow on top of that, it kind of really sticks on and like doesn't move at all.
Usually if I'm using a difficult eyeshadow, I will use Pixie Epoxy. But usually I just use a MAC paint pot. Do you have to like hold up the palette and show what colors we're using?
Well, if you want, but I might not. I think we're just gonna keep it really informal. Oh, and forgot to tell you, we want to discuss the 5 videos on YouTube that we like to watch and that we don't like to watch. Yeah. So okay. So that we can have something besides us just talking or just being silent.
Okay.
Yeah. So top 5 that you like watching.
My needs when it comes to beauty guru videos are quite utilitarian. So basically I'm there for information, and I like the kinds of videos that give me the information.
Yeah.
It takes me a really long time to kind of feel a connection with a person, and probably most of the time I don't.
Okay, so you just like to learn stuff.
I like swatch videos because they're functional.
I will watch things where I don't necessarily care about the content at all, but because I like the content creator and I like their personality, I'll watch their video. But I would say I tend to gravitate towards like tutorials. I love watching tutorials. I think in general, people create the content that you like to see yourself. And I do have quite a lot of tutorials on my channel, and I do like watching people because I like to learn new techniques and I like learning how to use a certain product. So I watched like Lisa Eldridge. She was my first YouTuber really that I ever started watching. After I finished watching one of her videos, I feel like I've walked away with more knowledge and more technique on how I can apply eyeshadow or foundation or whatever she's talking about. If you can finish watching a video and feel like you've learned something, that's always good, besides being entertained, you know. But yeah, I like her, and I like Linda Hallberg's videos.
I like how short Linda Hallberg's videos are.
Yeah, true. Who else do I like watching for tutorials? It's Rosa, because she comes up with the most interesting color combinations, and on top of that, her blending skills are so good. I just wish I could blend like her. You see her eye makeup and it looks so seamless and beautiful, and she's got a really cute personality. What else do you like watching? You're concentrating on doing your eye makeup and you can't talk at the same time.
If I'm interested in a certain product, I'll look up reviews.
Yeah.
But I have to be interested in the product before I will watch the product reviews on YouTube.
Yeah. So you specifically search for something you don't look?
Yeah. I wouldn't say there's any one particular guru that I definitely will follow every single recommendation from. It's more of a, I'll gather as much data as I need to.
I hate that term, to be honest. I hate the term beauty guru. I think it's just so, it just sounds so...
Sorry, beauty influencer. There you go.
Yeah.
Beauty influencer.
But do they really influence you?
Not so much.
With makeup, I don't get influenced so much, but when it comes to skincare, like I watch Gothamista's videos and I want to buy every single thing that she's discussing. Do you find that?
No.
I don't know, but to be honest, I'm very susceptible to marketing. I am very susceptible to marketing. So yeah, again, I need to be very picky on what videos I click on. It's not a good thing, and I am trying to work on it, trying to shop my stash more. And I think that's why I enjoy watching things from the Project Pan community. And I feel like this year I've really gotten more into it. And those are other videos I like watching. I like watching Project Pans and everything associated with that, decluttering. And LS, I find that her channel's really encouraging for that. Jackie He, who I just recently subscribed to, she's from Melbourne as well. And she's got a cool channel. She did like a video on how she curbed her makeup addiction. Like she found out she was spending like tens of thousands on makeup and decided to...
It is a problem. Like... I think that part of the community is definitely going to blow up.
Yeah.
In the next year.
In reality, like, even though I do like collecting makeup, how much of it can you really use? You know, there's only so much of it you can go for at the end of the day, isn't there? So
you only have one face.
That's right. I wish I had more faces than one.
Oh, use your husband's.
Yeah, but he's not into putting makeup on his face.
Do it when he's sleeping.
I used to put makeup on Bella when she was asleep.
Used to paint my toenails as well and my nails.
Did I when you were asleep?
Probably not my toenails because you hate feet, but you definitely painted my nails once when I was asleep.
Yeah, I remember you woke up and you were like, you looked in the mirror and you were like, did you put makeup on my face?
This is when we used to share a room.
Yeah, we shared a room for like 18 years. That was interesting. I don't know how we did that. How did we do that, Belle?
No idea.
What do you think?
I love it.
I don't actually use pink that often. That was why I wanted to get this pink, because I didn't actually have many pinks in my collection. And I think it was Rosa using a pink in her tutorial, and I wanted to create it, but I was like, I have no pinks. Bright pinks.
Yeah, I don't really gravitate towards pink either, because I feel it just makes me look a bit sick. But
I think it's the tone. It depends on the tone of the pink, and I mean, there's so many different shades of pink.
I definitely like more cool toned pinks than those kinds of like
bright pinks,
magenta pinks, hot pinks.
What else do we like watching? I like watching anti-hauls.
Makeup struggles.
She's really good. She is very funny. She talks about interesting subjects like how brands could improve, what she would like brands to do.
She's one of the few opinion type influencers that I like to watch. She views things from a more broad perspective as opposed to just her opinion. It's more like from a marketing point of view, maybe palettes should look like this, or maybe brands should cater towards this market because it would make them more money. And Joey is woken up, so I have to check on him. Well, Joey's awake and he's sitting right there, so let's see. Let's hope. Please let us do our makeup. Okay, so shall we talk about videos that we don't like watching? Because have we covered everything? I don't like watching videos that are reliant too much on the relationship between the viewer and the beauty guru. Like, really? It's so subjective. What? Ones that don't kind of test makeup or give any kind of like trial of the makeup that they're reviewing, or they have too many first impressions, and you can kind of tell that they've built up their channel based on, you know, the inherent trust that their viewership has in them in order to take their opinion without seeing much kind of results or watch. Yeah, I think in general, yeah, I think people seem to be getting over first impressions, because what can really first impressions give you? I mean, you can look at the pigmentation and everything, but you don't know how it wears. But again, I think the reason why people like watching it is because they have they feel like a relationship with the beauty guru, and it's more like, you know, playing with makeup with a friend, so they like to see the initial reaction. But I can understand from a creator point of view that, you know, you want to get views out, you want to get them quick. Obviously, as someone who's watching these kind of videos, you know, you should do your due diligence and watch several other videos, not just take one person's opinion
as, you know, the be all and end all, because everyone has different ways of applying it, different skin types, and inevitably people are going to have different opinions. So if I want to see swatches, then I will see first impressions. But yeah, that's about it. I don't really watch vlogs either. Like, I've unsubscribed to a few people that are basically only do vlogs now.
I think that's a very cultural thing though, because the way social media is evolving, I think especially the younger generation, and as you know, people who grew up entirely with the internet and entirely online, they're used to like being on Snapchat and on Periscope and seeing entire lives being played out online.
I guess so, but it's just not for me.
But it's not for us, yes. We're old fogies who like to be all gruff and be like,
very true.
Back in my day, we used to go out and play. Smell the air.
But you know, look, there are some people that majority of the videos aren't vlogs, but I like watching Lisa Eldridge's vlogs because I find it really interesting watching her go on set and like travel, because otherwise it's just like watching someone's day-to-day life.
It helps if a person has an interesting life.
Yeah. I think it's nice to get to know that person, you know, it's nice to kind of see what they do, but if it's like every single video, I mean, you know, then I'd rather just live my life, because it makes me feel like maybe I should be going out and doing something. Like, I'm sitting at home watching you do things, but what about me? What's my life?
It's the Facebook effect though, right? People only ever publish like
the happy
good
side.
Times.
Yeah, that's right. What else?
I like when people compare similar products across different brands.
Oh, like a SmackDown?
Like recently, Emily Noel posted that, like all the different kind of sunset palettes.
Oh yeah. Brands. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yes,
that was really interesting.
Yep, I saw that too.
That's the reason why I originally really liked Stephanie Nicole's liquid lipstick reviews.
Yeah.
Because she always compared them to different brands, and she had like a running list of what her favorite ones were, and she knew what like she was testing them for. She was testing them for longevity, comfort.
Yeah, it was very consistent.
Do I look crazy?
I like it. Yes, Joey. What's your opinion on YouTube? You watch too much of it, Mummy?
Are there any specific YouTubers that Joey likes?
He likes beauty news. Tom likes beauty news too. It's the only beauty stuff that he'll watch.
I like beauty news too.
Okay, Joey's in the house. But you can only see his head.
He'll grow up and be like, why did you put me on YouTube?
Oh, I don't know.
As a derpy baby.
I've got no mirror, so I'm just using the viewfinder as a mirror. Is that cool? Like what were we saying? Ones that we don't like watching. There aren't actually that many that I don't really like watching. Okay, I don't really like watching, PR unboxings. I hate watching PR unboxings.
Oh, I don't even click on them.
I don't actually like watching or any unboxings.
I don't think I've ever clicked on one in my life.
Look, I used to watch Julia Graff's one, and I feel like she was one of the first people to ever do them. Years and years and years ago. Like literally like 5 years ago. Maybe less. But now it's just like kind of showing off, look at what I have. And it doesn't add any value. What am I gonna learn watching it? I'm gonna feel like, oh, why didn't I get that? But then again, I don't want PR, because then I would feel like obliged to show them, and then it's like takes up my time, and time is precious, and I want to film what I want to film. So unboxings is one, and I also don't like watching subscription unboxings, because we don't get Ipsy, and we don't get like BoxyCharm and all that. Those brands aren't really available in Australia.
But to me, those kinds of videos aren't so much, I don't like watching them. Because I don't watch them in general, so I don't know whether I like them or dislike them. They're just not for me.
You never watch one of them at all?
No.
Just got no relevance to me.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. Like, there are a lot of videos that influencers create that don't really have much relevance to me, so I don't click on them at all.
And I think that's because we live in Australia and...
Oh, like a lot of the VIB Rouge sale hauls. I'm like, we don't have those sales.
If only.
Or like the recommendations for Sephora sale. I'm like, well, you can't recommend it
and
to
also,
us.
the brands that America Sephora has is different to the brands that Australia has.
A lot of drugstore videos that American influencers create, there's really no point in us watching it.
Yeah, like Wet n Wild, we don't have that. We don't have Milani. We don't have... We have NYX now. That took how many years?
Yeah, a very long time.
So-
and even then, like, we don't really get
Everything.
everything as soon as
Elf.
everyone else does. Yeah.
It's a real pity because I would like to actually try those brands, but too hard to get. You know, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get those things.
Maybe we need to do videos that we don't even click on.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I like watching wear tests. I know this is going off the subject, but going back to videos I like watching. Wear tests.
Yeah.
I love watching and I actually want to do that on my channel. I just haven't gotten around to it because that means I have to wake up.
Do you have to get
Test
like
it.
a...
Hey Joey, what's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, wanna watch Auntie Belle put her makeup on? We're nearly done. We're really nearly done. I think I'm gonna add, like I was saying to Belle, I'm gonna add a pop of color on my inner corner just to make things a little bit more interesting. And I think I'm gonna go for the green. I think, yeah. I'm gonna go for this green and see how it goes.
I really like watching multiple looks, one palette. Your 10 looks on palette, 5 looks on palette, 3 looks on palette.
Yeah, me too.
That kind of thing.
I enjoy filming them, but they take forever. They honestly take forever. That's why I only do one every 2 months. So in 1 year, I figure I can do 6 palettes. I want to do the Masquerade palette next. And then after that, I want to do a Viseart one. I'm thinking dark mattes. I just like watching demos, actually. I like watching products being demoed.
Yeah, with a good camera, close up.
Yeah, I love J Kiss's ones. She does really good ones. I like her eye makeup in general. I think she does really great tutorials, like really interesting creative looks. Okay, for lips, I'm using this super old lipstick that my sister has been keeping secretly, and it's my lipstick. It is Strawberry Suede by Revlon. It's one that I first heard Lisa Eldridge talk about, and so I got it because I was like, this color looks amazing, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful color. I haven't worn it in years. Don't know if it's gonna go with this look. It's probably gonna clash, but whatever. Don't you feel like this is a very 80s look?
Yeah.
Was not intending that whatsoever.
Okay.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
I think it looks good. I actually think the red and the green looks good together.
Yeah, I like red and green together. In fact, I think red and green is probably one of my favorite color pairings, even if you were to remove the Christmas reference.
So this is the finished look. Belle described this look as fun, which is probably not a good thing. But
Yeah,
anyway,
it's really neon.
is it?
It's awesome.
It's very 80s. Okay,
It reminds me of 90s stationery.
like Lisa Frank stationery or
Not
something.
the Lisa Frank stuff. The more like, you know, you've got like windbreakers and backpacks that are made from like that crinkly neon.
Yeah.
You look like a 90s
Well, that's what
backpack.
happens when you use this portion of the Sugarpill
Well,
palette.
it is Sugarpill. Like, you're never gonna get a
That's
neutral
true.
look
That's
out of
true.
anything
Look,
that's Sugarpill.
It's very different from what I usually do. So that's, I think that's a good thing when you kind of step outside your comfort zone, which I feel like this year has been the year of stepping outside my comfort zone, personally. But yeah, that's the end of the video. We're going to wrap this up because we're going to go and do some Christmas shopping because we're going to do KK's tonight and I haven't even bought my things. So
So hopefully your Kiki doesn't watch your videos.
it won't be up anyway, right, like today.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
yeah, I hope you found this fun to watch. Let us know what you think of our looks and
Our favorite and least favorite things about
YouTube.
things to watch.
Yeah.
If it ends up making any coherent sense.
yeah,
when
let us
you
know.
edit it.
Let us know in the comments below. Anyway, I hope you found this entertaining and we'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye.
Bye. Bye bye.
Bye.